make sure we're on. There we go. What's up, everybody? We're here. We're getting organized. I'm going to pop up the picture real quick and get some folks on, and we'll be back here in about less than 5 minutes. All right, guys. Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know in the chats. Make sure we got audio going well. All right, cool. Loud and clear. Let's get it. All right, so want to welcome everybody back to the Sharkotic studio. We're here with the Take a Bite Out of Cancer team. This is not everybody. It's a Monday, so some of us have to work. But it's all good. We got two of the members here who...
Nick.
No, sorry. I'll get that feedback. Yeah, so we're here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell everybody who you are, what you do with the tournament, and let's go from there.
All right, man. Thanks. First of all, thanks so much for having us.
Of course.
Long time watcher. It's great to finally be on this side. It's pretty exciting. I'm Nick Fuller. I'm the director / founder. About 10 years ago, I started shark fishing, and then 8 years ago, my sister was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and I thought I was all right at shark fishing, and saw that other people raised money through tournaments, so I thought, why not give it a shot? I organized my first tournament 8 years ago, but then Harvey happened, and our tournament was actually supposed to be the weekend of Harvey. Had all this hype surrounding it, and then, so we rescheduled it to the end of May the following year. We had 6 people enter, and it was like the most discouraging thing. I wasn't even sure I was gonna do it again. But then a coworker of my wife, her son was diagnosed with leukemia at the beginning of the following year. And, it tugged at our heartstrings. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this one more go. And we went from 6 participants to 45 and ended up raising thousands of dollars for 5-year-old Eli with leukemia. And ever since then, we've just... been snowballing in participants and the tournament itself.
Definitely.
Fabian joined us 4 years ago. He's our director of operations and one of our board members.
Yeah, I'm Fabian Miller. I just started fishing with Nick. I was we actually had a mutual friend, and he was like, they're going to go shark fishing. I was like, shark fishing? What the heck, So I started just fishing with him, and then I really found out what this was all about, and that hit my heart a lot harder than just doing the scientific work for the sharks. So, yeah, I've been on the board now for 3 years. I don't ever plan on getting off. What Nick is doing is a great thing. Every year that I've been here, the tournament has gotten bigger and better. The prizes, the sponsors are great sponsors. Everybody that helps us do this is really how we get to do it.
Yeah, we're just blessed with the opportunity to do what we do. Honestly, Not everyone is in this position, and we're just blessed that we don't have any worries of our own, that we need our own fundraisers.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, man. I've been with you guys for a lot of years. I was there for Eli's, and was Kensington one?
Yeah, Kensington was the next year.
Yep. And I've been off and on when I had the time to jump in with you guys. But your team and your charity has been doing a phenomenal job. So we're glad to be back here with you guys again. And so for participating folks in the chat, we're going to be talking about the tournament a little bit more in depth here in a little bit. If you guys have questions, ask questions, all right? Because we're going to raffle off an Avid LX. You pick the color.
Woohoo!
At the end of the show. And to win, you have to comment and participate. And I'm going to copy and paste the entire chat and run that for the Avid raffle.
Do we qualify?
Comment. Why not?
Never.
So yeah, the tournament is coming up when, Nick?
July 12th to the 14th. We're 11 days away, man.
Heck yeah, it's coming close.
Counting the days. Soon I'll be counting the hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while. I'm gonna come join you guys out there, and we'll talk a little bit more in the podcast later about some stuff we're bringing. But definitely come to awards because we're gonna have some cool stuff out there. Sharkotic is bringing some exotic pop and some more stuff that we'll get to here pretty soon. But yeah, make sure if you guys have questions, ask questions, comment, give us some hearts, some likes. This improves what we're doing for future podcasts. I know it's a Monday. But yeah, so on the tournament, I was looking at some of the rules, and I'll bring them up, and you can go over in depth on it if you want to explain a little bit more than I can. But you did really cool with the boundaries. I mean, we're all the way from, where's my mouse? There it is. Sabine Pass.
Yep.
All the way down to Gorda.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're all the way down here.
Yeah.
That's a huge spread. That's nice.
Basically, the areas I would fish
Yeah.
is where the tournament is. And then we try and have check-in in Surfside, which is about the middle of
It's about the
boundaries.
middle, you know.
Like, closer to Galveston would probably be closer to the boundaries, but I don't have a great sponsor like Hooked on Tackle in Galveston letting us host our
That's
award
true.
ceremony and check-in, so.
And Hooked on Tackle has a nice facility, a good parking lot, and it's a good area.
A huge parking lot.
And yeah, it's a huge spread on this tournament. So one thing I wanted to mention by watching the spread is that this has happened to me in the past. I've had awards in Galveston, and I was on the other side in Bolivar, and the ferry screwed me over. And I was stuck in like an hour plus long of traffic because of the ferry. And so you guys keep in mind because, and correct me if I'm wrong, I did look over the rules earlier, but 2 o'clock is a cutoff. If you're not in line at 2 o'clock, that's it. You're disqualified from turning in your entries.
2 o'clock.
That's
Yeah.
what
We'll have.
we actually have members that are going to get into line, and they are going to be the end of the line.
Okay, very nice. So let me go back to that real quick. My point is that if you guys are fishing way out here in Sabine, if you're out in Bolivar, make sure and leave in time. You know, consider ferry if you're taking the ferry. Consider traffic because the weekends around the Houston area or South Texas area is very nuts with traffic to do a lot of road work. So leave in time. It would suck to catch a phenomenal fish and not be able to make it in time for awards.
Exactly. Yeah.
We actually had somebody catch a big shark and then get bit by that shark and miss the turn-in.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Come a little closer to the mic.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
pull it closer to you if you want.
Yeah. Is that better?
Mhm.
Should I repeat what I said?
No, we got you. But how bad was the bite?
It was pretty gnarly in his arm, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bad enough to miss the award ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep.
And so I was looking at some of the rules, and so I saw that you can use a drone on this one.
Yeah, you can use, like, we're trying to be equal, maybe not necessarily fair, because fair would be not everybody has a drone, but, you know, not everybody can kayak. So, whatever you need to get your baits out there, we're going to let you use. If you want and can access a helicopter,
I don't think Texas Parks and Wildlife has an issue or has a note in the book about not using a helicopter
Not
yet.
fishing out of a helicopter. Yeah.
and, like, look, let's be honest. Just because you have a drone or even a helicopter, that doesn't mean you're going to catch fish.
Right, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
It's a lottery out there, and I like the drone thing because it's technology. You know, I feel like as we get older, it's like people that are using drones now. It's like when we invented cars, and someone was like, "Nah, I'm just going to keep riding a horse."
Yeah.
It's like, let's go with the technology. It's safer, and you can catch more fish potentially.
Everybody's doing it, right?
Yeah,
So why not let everybody keep on doing what they're doing?
Yep.
Right. Why make everybody leave their toys at home?
And we have some great drone sponsors. So, we have a great drone sponsor in Swell Pro.
Right.
So why not let them use what they could possibly win?
How'd that go with Swell Pro? What's the prizes from them? Or
Man.
Swell Pro donated 2 drones to our raffles. We have gear raffles where everything we raise from the gear raffles goes straight to our beneficiaries this year. And Swell Pro donated 2 FD1 Plus drones to the raffle. They're brand new.
Yeah.
Was just released June 20th, and they're pretty good, man. I just got one myself, and I love it.
Nice. Yeah, see, when I got out of fishing, drone technology wasn't there, and I've been fishing for a good 10 plus years, shark fishing, and it was all kayak. The one plus on a kayak, you can have a bait on there that can damn near tip the kayak.
That's right.
You can go out there with a monster bait and drop it,
Yeah. Well,
The drones are doing really well on some big. I saw some big jacks like get cut. About 3/4 of a big jack got flown out, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome stuff going on with the drones. Drone, kayak, whatever legal means. That's
right. Just make sure that it's
according-
legal where you're fishing.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. Know your areas. Make sure you're good with Texas Parks and Wildlife,
You can
and
win our tournament, but you still might get a ticket.
yeah. So be careful fishing anywhere federal, because as I understand it, any beaches that are federal, you cannot fly a drone out there or launch a jet ski off the beach. So you guys be mindful of where you're fishing and the rules out there. Well, cool.
Somebody I did see in the chat. Somebody asked for our reserve date if something happens for the
Okay, Nick,
12th,
Oh, it's the following weekend.
the following weekend.
But man, we've been watching the weather real close. We think
Unless
we might
you're
get
fishing
fortunate,
Corpus,
which is out of
bounds.
it's out of bounds, right? So that's if you're in Matagorda, it should be good.
Well, the
But
storm.
the
is
last
gonna-
one was kind of wild, so we're just going to keep our eyes open. Yeah, we will be very transparent about what's going on.
Cool. We got backup dates on there. I know someone asked about the website. We're going to get to that. I'm going to show you guys too. And then I'll let Nick explain anything, and I'll show it to you guys also.
Is that a real bird?
Yeah, we're an outdoor studio, so we get nature involved sometimes. Dude, the other day I was chilling here, and a possum was trying to come through here. I had to get my grabbers and grab him, and that didn't work. And he was fine. I ended up throwing him over the fence. I haven't seen him come back since. But what I want to do here is just show you guys. Boom. All right. So you're interested in the tournament. Check this out. All you gotta do is just Google "take a bite out of cancer." Real quick and simple. There is the Facebook page. I'll bring that up too in a little bit. But what we want to get to is this one right here. I want to show you guys the website. So I should probably pass the mouse to Nick, but I'll try to go through it real quick and see if he has any input on additional. So from what I saw, I could go to events.
Yep.
And I can click tournament rules.
Yep.
So, and come on, internet. There we go.
And then you can actually print this out and sign it, bring it to check-in. It'll speed up the process just a little bit.
I'll scroll down real quick to show you why. See, there's your waiver.
Yep,
So I'll go
liability
back.
waiver too. You can't sue us if you get hurt.
It's fishing. Be careful.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if there's anything in particular you want to go over. I saw at least 3 photos needs to be taken with the entire, what is it, 120 inch?
Yeah, so we're giving everyone a seamstress tape and a 48-inch ruler the seamstress tape is not designed and printed, but we design and print our own 48-inch rulers. We're giving every participant one of those. We actually ordered 500 of each this year. If we get more than 500 participants, that's it. We're sold out. What a great problem that would be.
It would be a
Right.
great problem to have.
And we would like a photo of the overall measurement with the 120-inch ruler, a fork measurement, and then a measurement with the 48-inch ruler.
And for those that are unaware, this is a CPR tournament, which is catch, photo, release. So try to get your photos as quickly as possible and get the sharks out healthy. The last thing we want is to have a tournament and there's a bunch of dead sharks on the beach. A lot of us has been doing this a long time. Get them in, get your photos, get them back out quickly. Walk them out there, rock them back and forth, give them a good send off.
A lot of good anglers fishing though, so
yeah, as I can see jet skis, Zodiacs, drones are allowed. Very awesome.
At one big change we're making this year is last year we started check-in at 6 a.m. and then people had to wait until 5 or 6 p.m. to start fishing. But we were letting friends check in their friends, husbands check in their wives, etc. This year, every individual has to check in themselves. But then as soon as you check in, you can go to your fishing spot and
game
start
on.
fishing. Yeah. So we're potentially giving you 10 to 12 more hours to fish this year.
Very cool.
Make sure you get there early to get in line.
Yeah, and if you register ahead of time, so we're going to have 2 different lines. We're going to have one to register and then one for people that have already registered. And registering in person takes a little bit longer, so we prefer everyone to register ahead of time. Then we can just check your name in, give you your stuff, and send you on your way.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's still cheaper right now,
It is still cheaper, absolutely.
Okay.
We're taxing people that are making us work harder the day of.
That's right. We're going to hit that wallet the day of, for sure.
Right now, General Shark, is it 100?
Yes.
So what is it will be the day of?
150.
150 day of,
Yeah.
okay. And it's still going to a good cause, you guys.
Yeah,
so
now we'll take your $150.
It's charity.
for sure, but get in early. That way you can start fishing early.
Jonathan, I can never fish the tournament. What's wrong with you, man? Fabian can't fish the
I
tournament.
mean, that's what we
either.
were saying. So we can't never get in a raffle. I mean, we can, right? But we can't win.
So I scroll down slowly on some of the rules for anyone that was watching now that hasn't seen the rules yet. Again, you can very easily find this page.
Yeah.
A lot of great stuff here. You can see a lot of the sponsors. And you could read a little bit about them.
Some of these sponsors have been with us since the beginning. Batson, Arts Custom Rods, they've been with us 8 years now. Valen's been with us 5 or 6 years. Black Reef Customs, 5 or 6 years. Sharkotic, 7 years.
They got Tightline at the bottom too. A lot of good sponsors, man. You guys have really grown a lot from 7 years ago.
7
Yeah.
years. Yeah, really. Where it went, when we started. So, man, I mean, we do everything, right? We're out there at the fishing show, at the Houston Fishing Show every year now. So,
Yeah, I saw you guys there. It was pretty awesome. I got some photos with you guys there.
right. Yeah. So, I mean, we're really trying to hit it hard, man.
Yeah, Cam, Batson has been with us since the very beginning. Actually, Bill Batson is one of our most awesome and best sponsors. Like, anytime I need something, I go to him with my hat in my hand, and he usually puts something in it.
That's it. Yeah.
Awesome guy.
Yeah, just showing up at the fishing show, we get 2 extra rods to raffle off just because he has stuff for us, Yeah, he's a great guy.
He makes a phenomenal product, and he's such a great guy. Everything I've heard from this guy has been nothing but great.
Yeah.
Also, looking at the page, you can see the beneficiaries. There's been last year's, and it's Kensington. There we go. Eli here.
Yep.
Man.
From newest to oldest.
Yep.
There was my sister, the reason we all started. Eli the following year, that really got us momentum.
Yeah, lots of great work you guys have done. And let's see, you guys also have, or is it shop?
Somebody asked about, while we're on beneficiaries, somebody asked about the beneficiaries for this year. Do you mind if we mention those?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So last year we raised so much money that we felt that we could spread out the money to more people. Every year up until this year, we've had one person that we've chosen as a beneficiary.
Right.
This year, we chose Axel. He's a 9-year-old boy that was originally diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma when he was 6 months old. He's had like 9 different operations, 3 of them in a single year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he when he was a lot younger, he had a piece of his leg removed, and then because of that, it didn't grow with the rest of his body.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, so they're actually looking at the possibility of having his leg amputated. Like, he's been in remission for a few years now, but even the complications from the disease itself and the treatment has caused
More problem.
more problems. Like, he's been suffering most of his life. And then Seferino, he's 35. He was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer 4 years ago and has been fighting ever since. Just recently, he had a major surgery where he had a huge tumor removed, and anything that touched that tumor was also removed. So a piece of his pancreas, a piece of his stomach.
A lot of healing.
Yeah. And
You got to get every cancer cell out.
Yeah,
as much as
exactly.
possible. And I guess chemo for anything residual that possibly got left back. But it's such a tough thing. And
Right.
I got a buddy myself. I don't want to mention his name, and I didn't get permission to talk about everything. But so I'm not going to mention any names. But recently diagnosed with cancer in his nose. Also has to get reconstructive surgery. Got to chisel out his nose. Man, God bless him.
Yeah.
And we're praying for you, brother. Cancer sucks. This is why I joined with Nick, and we do so much charity. We like to give back and support, and we're all here to support folks as much as we can.
That's it.
But man, cancer really does suck, and I'm glad to be working with you guys to fight against cancer.
Yeah. Everybody knows somebody.
That's
man.
what I was going to. And everybody knows somebody, whether directly or indirectly.
Cool. Anything specific on the tournament that's different that you want to mention, or?
Yeah, the divisions. Sheridan asked about the divisions, so they are a little different this year. We're trying to emulate what Sharkathon is doing. Sharkathon has a unisex shark division where men and women can enter, and then they have a women's all species division where women can submit big stingrays or big redfish or whatever they want. But because of that, they can't also enter redfish, because that would allow them to submit a redfish and in shark in women's and redfish, and that unfortunately that's just not
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you couldn't win both on one
right.
fish.
Yeah. But we're doing this because of feedback that we received last year. A lot of women wanted to be able to compete with the men.
Yes.
And then a lot of women felt pretty strongly about being able to submit their stingrays. So, we're always evolving and adapting.
We like all the fish.
Yeah, we like all of it.
Yeah. Man, I've caught some flying saucers.
Yeah,
Stingrays. Oh my
right,
God.
some of the most hardcore
Size of my
fights
Suburban hood
are
back
a big,
then.
Yeah, a big ray, right?
And it's a challenging fight.
Yes,
Oh, man,
it's a good fight. I love it. Right.
Some
yeah.
of the rays I've caught have been worse than some of the sharks.
Mhm.
I've caught.
Definitely. Yeah, I've pulled in big sharks and then not even a fight, none.
They suck bottom.
Oh,
And
yeah,
dude,
that
they're
thing
all
there
wind.
is just-
They're all torque. You know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah, that's good fishing. Yeah, so pretty much if any anglers have fished Sharkathon, we're pretty much the same thing, other than being Sharkathon.
Oh, yeah.
We are our own thing, but
Like a lot of the rules and a lot of the.
they've actually helped us a lot too
Oh, very nice.
with
Yeah.
our tournament. So we go and volunteer at their tournament every year to learn,
Mhm.
right? Because Sharkathon is a big deal.
Yeah,
The big boys go fish Sharkathon.
they've been doing it 20 years, and
Yeah.
they have a self-imposed limit of 900 people that they usually sell out on every year.
Every year, right?
Within seconds.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's wild.
So
So yeah, the board members every next year. Nick went last year. Nick and Emily, his wife, they're both board members. They went last year and volunteered. Well, now the whole board is going to go next year.
Oh, nice.
That
Yeah.
way, we're all going to volunteer. We're going to put our time in. We're going to learn. This is what this is about. We got to get better. And from the time I've been with Nick, every year has gotten better. Yeah, man. the sponsors have stepped up more, right? When we put in our time, they put in their time. So, yeah, it's been great.
Huh, I'm getting a lot of lag on my computer with the comments, so
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up on my phone.
they're going, but like I could see I might have some lag on the laptop. But all right, we'll keep going.
I wish there was
Ooh.
timestamps.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Come on, YouTube.
Yeah, get with it.
All right. Anything else? Does any different or anything else we want to bring up while we're here?
We're not allowing cell phones this year, so we're trying to make.
I saw that. Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah, so we're trying to make check-in as seamless as possible. Last year it was a little
hectic.
rocky.
Yeah. If y'all fished with us last year, we apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're professional amateurs.
We are professional amateurs, and we will get better.
And so am I.
Right. So
Don't judge.
But,
this year we're hoping that it's going to go a little smoother for everybody.
Yeah, so we made a couple mistakes. Might have missed a kids entry and a redfish entry that would have placed that we actually had to spend a lot of money out of the charity's account making up for it.
But we'll step up when it is time, right? But we are learning, so
So I would say to you guys, I've fished and won tournaments myself. When you guys get to your camp and you're settled in, before you get started, have a captain's meeting. All right, somebody have the rules printed out, and everybody go through it. Okay, have one person talk it out, answer questions before you start fishing. I know it's very distracting. You want to get the firewood out, you want to get baits going, and so much going on. But it's very important because one of your team members could disqualify you. And it could be detrimental to your brand if you have a brand. But I always recommend having a captain's meeting before you put lines out. Let everybody be clear. Just be like, hey, any questions? There's no such thing as a stupid questions. It's a tournament. Let's be fair and right. Let's win this thing. But I would definitely recommend you guys get together, have a captain's meeting. It'll go a long way.
So the reason that we're not having any cell phone pictures this year is because we're trying to make everything faster. We want to be just given an SD card and pull all the pictures off that card, put them in a folder, and then move on to the next person. We don't want to have to pick through cell phone photos. We don't want our judges to have to dig through file paths to get to your cell phone photos,
Right.
and then have you show us which ones aren't and are not part of it. Because like this, if we have 300 or 400 people, this is going to take hours. And
y'all know, just like I said, if y'all fished with us last year, y'all know how hectic it was.
in how long?
So
it took.
we changed it completely. So you need to have your pictures ready for us on flash drive,
Yes, on an SD card
on
or
an SD or flash drive,
well,
either one.
Technically, a digital camera cannot have a flash drive. Right?
Oh, you're right. So it's all going to be SD card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would definitely recommend just have a new one or a clear out one. Just have just your photos on there.
Let us see
It'll streamline
your
the process
photos.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recognize that not everybody is a photographer, and there's a lot of chaos going on when you land a fish, but clear photos are so important.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. No potatoes.
Yeah. And Raj mentioned printing out the rules, so this year we're giving everyone a shark catch log, just like Sharkathon does.
Nice.
Actually, Sharkathon was gracious enough to give us theirs, and we just replaced
So it's going to
logos.
look just like theirs.
Yep.
Just going to have our stuff on it.
Yep. And our rules are printed on the back of that catch log.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So
all right,
if
there you
break
go.
the rules,
So
we can say you had
You
the
had
rules.
one. Exactly.
Right.
You should have known. You know.
We're going to have the rules printed on a huge poster that's going to be right by check-in.
Yep.
We're going to print out the rules and make you sign them. But like I mentioned previously, if you bring them out printed and signed already, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it was whatever we could do to streamline the process. That would be great. While we're chatting, you had a lot of sponsors, which was really cool. I always like to shed light to the sponsors because
Yeah, man.
they really put this thing together and expand it.
Exactly.
While we're chatting, you can at least see some of the logos that are up.
We can start with Texas Surf Masters. They're
Right
a
in the middle.
Megalodon sponsor this
Yeah, man.
year.
They're on everything.
They're everything.
Well, they've donated.
They are phenomenal. They are great folks.
They've donated more than $10,000 in merchandise to us this year.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Hats
are
off to you
great
guys.
people, man.
Yeah.
They are. They're one of the main. I mean, every time we do something, they're first in line. Yeah, they really are.
And then Roy's, they donated all of our rods this year. Arts Custom Rods, get GVC, Black Reef Customs, and then Lemon Sticks. Those are our rod builders this year.
Heck yeah.
Hooked on Tackle, Swell Pro down at the bottom. They big sponsors too. Hooked on Tackle has donated our redfish reels. If you haven't seen those, they're
Yeah.
on our Facebook
William's a
page.
great guy.
Some
Oh, for sure.
active-
Yeah, he'll do anything for anybody, man.
Yeah.
He will.
So William actually originally started fishing our tournament. Every year I put up a sponsored Facebook ad for like 25 or 50 bucks, right? And I'm like, if I get one entry out of this, it paid for itself.
Right.
William actually saw our tournament because of that sponsored Facebook ad.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Very awesome. Yeah, I've known Will for years. We started fishing together before he started Hooked on Tackle. So I definitely known him for a very long time. I know his family. His wife is awesome. His kids are awesome. They're just such an awesome family, just great people to be around. I had the pleasure of fishing with him a few times. I was even at Sharkothon with him one year. And he's such a great person to be around. He's very inspirational in himself. So, yeah, Hooked on Tackle, very good guy. William, thanks for being a part of this and throwing support. And there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of sponsors here, a lot of great folks. And we can't mention every single one, but there's thank everybody here. Exotic Pop was the one that came from working with Sharkotic. We're going to bring some sodas out there. It's a
Heck
Houston
yeah.
soda brand. So my thing with Exotic Pop is that when you think like UFC, they have a drink, Monster or Prime. They kind of do a little bit of both. And you watch the NFL, they got a sports drink. It's Gatorade. You know, our fishing community, fishing is a sport. And we've had Budweiser in the past. I didn't bring Budweiser back again. We decided to just try the soda route. And the thing is with Exotic Pop, there's so many great flavors. There's pineapple, there's peach, there's cream sodas. These things in your ice chest, and they're cold when you're coming off the beach or while you're fishing. It's crisp, it's refreshing. So we decided to go with the soda instead of a beer company, at least for this year. But we're loving working with Exotic Pop. We're going to bring some sodas out there so you guys could try it too. And if you go to any gas stations out there that don't have Exotic Pop, just ask for the owner and be like, hey, have you guys heard about Exotic Pop? Just tell them Google it. And, you know, their distribution, everything is set up very streamlined. You can go to the website. And if you're a store, you can put in your tax ID. And with the snap of a finger, you can get stuff shipped out to you wholesale. So they have a very good streamlined process going there with the sodas.
Nice.
I missed the question from John previously. He asked if different divisions need different SD cards. So we're not going to make you do that, right? Like,
Right.
That's a good
yeah.
question.
It is an excellent question.
Yeah.
You don't need different SD cards for different anglers and different divisions. This is the only time we're going to make an exception for digging through photos. Is you telling us?
Yeah.
There-
A
but,
husband
I mean-
and a wife and a kid on the
Yeah.
same SD card is fine.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Teammates.
maybe if, I mean, maybe even if it's a whole team
Yeah.
on an SD card, that's fine.
Like I touched
Y'all
on
just
earlier.
and you know, kind of know where y'all's photos are. You're like, make it a little easier for us. You know, it's all going to go easier. The more work y'all help us with, the faster it's going to go altogether.
Cool. So one thing I would like to throw in, I know you probably needed some more door prizes because the more the merrier. So if you guys are coming to awards, I would definitely recommend it because there's some good door prizes. Plus, I'll throw in I guess I'll probably do black.
Okay.
They might have that in stock. Do a black LX as a door prize, as a thank you for all the hard work you do and to support your tournament and for everybody to enjoy supporting charity. It's so awesome
man.
for
Thank
everyone
you.
to come out there. And I also got this other one, and let me show you guys this one.
Ooh. Yeah, if you get a prize, you're gonna be getting it from me. So, y'all come see me.
All right, so now this one I had a custom surf rod done by awesome rod builder Jonathan Trillex, and
Look at that.
or Jonathan Blake Trillex, but it is a Batson 80 to 130 full length,
Stiff.
beautiful rod.
Yeah. Roller tip.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's what you need. That's all you need. That's
And
that's
that
it.
black. Oh, you put that.
I love the color scheme. You know, it's
I love it,
popping,
too. Yeah,
especially
you
at
could
night.
put
It'll
some
glow.
color on it, or you could go straight black. Right. Oh, I love it.
And here's another little picture of it.
Yeah. See, a nice blue reel on that would look good too.
Oh, dude, the
Yeah.
Avid blue would look nice.
Yeah.
That blue, it pops just like that blue.
So there's some dragon scale in between. It's very nice. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
He was gonna bring the rod, but I told him, bro, he lives down south, and he was a little busy. But he was gonna bring it. I said, bro, I got the photos. I'll use the photos. I'll get it from you before the tournament.
This works perfect. It looks
Yeah.
great.
And then boom, there we go.
Jonathan's going to
great.
be in it. He can just bring it at check-in.
All right,
Look
cool.
at
There we go.
Sharkotic, right there, baby.
We gotta hit that one on the replay.
On the hit the replay. Oh yeah, that's a nice rod, man.
Thanks. So yeah, he did a great job on it.
I like that fade. Ugh. Yeah, that looks good.
So I only have to be a subscriber. I am already a subscriber.
I am a
Yeah.
subscriber.
So on this one, this is how it's going to be done. If you're already subscribed, you'll come up to me at awards. And if you're subscribed, you show me your phone that you're subscribed to our YouTube, Sharkotic. Then you get a ticket. Now, you can get another ticket if you show me, you go to Facebook and you share our YouTube page on your Facebook and then ask everybody to subscribe and share again. And you guys do that, I'll get you another ticket. And that's it. To win this, it's just based off of subscriptions.
You'll get the two.
I'm not charging you guys any money. It's just subscriptions. And then you'll be able to tune into more giveaways. It's a win-win-win
Yeah,
situation.
So what if we show you we're subscribed on 3 accounts on our phone?
Well, the main one is YouTube.
We need 3 people.
Oh, yeah. I
yeah.
need 3 different YouTube accounts. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have 3
okay.
accounts.
Yeah, let's not make it more.
person.
Yeah, all right. So now, what? It would be nice. Yeah, you guys, if you got more than 1 account, please do it. Do share. But now let's just keep it simple. So 1 ticket to be subscribed, and then 1 ticket for sharing. That'll be great.
Can't blame you, man, for trying. That's a beautiful rod.
Right.
So yeah, on top of that, we're great white sponsors to this tournament too. We're here to support it as much as we can and make it more fun and entertainment.
We appreciate it.
For everybody out there. And do come to awards. I remember one of the years I went out there, every single person walked out with something. I don't know if I'll be able to do that this year. Back then, I had a lot more sponsors with different companies. I have a few sponsors. You probably walk out with a soda for sure. But there's a rod and a reel coming from us, so hopefully you guys are there to get one or the other, and do share. Us growing our channel will give us the ability next year to upgrade the LX to maybe a 50 wide or 80 wide or something. You guys help us grow. We're gonna come back out. We're gonna show you guys the support you gave us. We're gonna give it right back to you. So, all right, guys. Is there anything else you want to bring up?
We're not worried about the weather.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if you're kayaking, surf's up, you know?
Yeah, well, so there was concern over the hurricanes, right? It looks like Hurricane Beryl is going to mess up 4th of July for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then there was a little bit of concern for the storm that was right after it. And it looks like that storm might hit the middle of the week and not during the weekend. Because we all know from, I don't remember what the first storm's name was, but it hit in Mexico, and
It
we
flooded
all,
Bolivar.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
had storm surge.
So, we're like I said, we're going to be very transparent about what's going on, and we're going to watch the news just like everybody else. But if we can't fish, we can't fish. But if we can fish, it's game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a huge spread. So
It's a huge spread.
if you guys are
So,
fishing, you know, if
change
the
where you're
surf
gonna
is
fish.
up,
Yeah.
there's certain areas, like I don't want to crowd a place by me mentioning something, but like it happened to me in the past where I planned to fish somewhere, and then I got the down low that the surf is up really high in that particular area, so I went and picked higher banks to fish, because by the end of the day I didn't want to end up on the beach just completely swamped, gears getting washed left and right. So you know, pay attention. It's a huge stretch on this tournament, so you guys have a backup spot just in case.
Yeah, definitely do. For sure.
I had like 2 or 3. I just didn't know which one to pick, and I didn't want to pick the wrong one and screw myself.
And if y'all are fishing, y'all already know how the water and how the hurricane stuff works, right? Just work around it. Let's make this thing happen. And we'll call it in enough time.
And if there's anybody else that's watching this video that wants to participate, wants to sponsor, feel free to reach out to Nick on his website or even his Facebook page, or his team. Of course, if you're comfortable with reaching out to me, no problem. Send me the info. I'll forward it to him, and I'll push it. I'll be like, hey, Nick, I got this one. Talk to these folks. You know, let's work together. Let's make this all better and bigger for the next year. Because that's the overall goal. Every year that goes on, let's make it bigger and better, you know. Right now with Sharkotic, I want you guys to think and believe that when you see our logo on a flyer, we're like tournament enhancers. We're like that pill, tournament enhancers.
Right. Everybody needs it, right?
So we can't be on every tournament. We're on many. We've done some already this year, but this is pretty much our biggest one so far this year. Probably will be our biggest one, but for sure one we've worked with for 7 years off and on. We've just missed probably 3 years or 2 years at the most, but definitely these guys are honest. They work hard. They give the stuff back to the community. Good stuff is happening here with Take a Bite Out of Cancer and Team Shark at the Moon.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and hopefully with your audience, man, you know, y'all come fish with us.
Yeah.
You know, y'all, if y'all want to fish and you're just getting into fishing and you need some gear, this is the perfect thing to do. Spend your $100. It's $100 right now, right?
Yep.
Go to the website, get in, fish your butt off, and then win you a whole setup, and then you're like there, man. You know, that's really how I started fishing with him, and then I won a rod on a raffle on Facebook. So then I had to buy me a reel, right? So then I bought a reel, so then I had my own setup, right? And then finally caught my first shark on my own rod, right? And then man, that's history. My biggest shark is a 115-inch tiger.
Nice.
Right? Won first place 2021.
I think so. Yeah.
For species for tiger and Texas Shark Rodeo. So
nice.
Like that.
Also, no competition, but Sharkotic's actually in the Shark Rodeo this year. I got a team put together, so let's all do it, man.
Do it, baby.
I know
We're
what
all
they're
fishing
doing
for fun.
Yep.
You know, but
they're collecting a lot of data. So
yeah,
that's all that. Yeah, that's the important thing. Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna get organized to do this drawing live and show it to everybody.
Awesome.
There's a little bit of a lag, so let me just make sure we're good. And thank you all. I know it's a Monday, and it's just, hey, we work. Right. We got to do what we got to do.
Y'all hardcore, man. Y'all here on a Monday.
All right.
All the questions.
Anybody got any last minute tournament questions?
Right. We will answer anything. We both are looking. Monday's just another day. I hear that.
Yeah.
All right. So
right.
Let me go back to the screen so everybody can see what we're doing is live. Let me not show. No, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Here we go. We're stopping it right here. So if I missed you, I'm sorry, but we gotta get this going. So I'm going to try to get this to work. All right, there we go.
All right.
Going to
Everybody's going in.
copy. All right.
Come on now.
Going to
Winner,
paste.
winner.
This takes a second. There we go.
Thank you all so much for hanging around and listening.
So sometimes we might get a comment that might pop up. So we'll skip that one. And there we go. So I got everything loaded. And you saw the wheel. I copied and pasted all live. So we're going to spin the wheel now.
Spin the wheel.
Make sure.
If I
And
win, I'm keeping
let's
it.
see. Let's see. Daniel Garcia.
Oh, congratulations.
All right, Daniel. Let me take a picture of that so I don't lose you. If you go to my YouTube page, you can see under info there is an email address there. Send me your info, what color you want. If you know somebody that knows me, feel free to reach out and ask for my number. I just don't want to post that up on the chat right now. Daniel Garcia, congratulations. Just need to know what color. I'll order it and send it to you. And hopefully you're in the continental USA. So,
Heck yeah.
thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
man.
everybody on the chat for participating and helping us grow. Remember, you guys do us a huge favor. Share, because we're not a tackle company. We're not selling gear or shirts or anything like that. We're a media company, so we just need to grow media-wise. So we need to get our views and our subscriptions up as much as possible. Hey, if Sharkotic can get to 100K, we can get a plaque back here. So let's get a plaque. I'll light it up.
Let's go Sharkotic.
We'll go
right?
fishing with that plaque.
And just like he said, he doesn't sell merch and stuff, but we do. We have tackle, we have merch. Y'all go check us out. Take a bite out of cancer?
Sharkatthemoon.org.
Sharkatthemoon.org. Y'all go check us out.
Facebook.com.
Is
Take
it?
a bite out of cancer.
Okay,
Close.
there you go. Take a bite out of cancer.com or Sharkatthemoon.org.
Facebook.com. Take a bite out of cancer.
there.
Okay, so you got the Facebook market thing
Yeah.
set up. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
find them on Facebook, and it's very easy to find. You guys check them out. They're doing a lot of great stuff. So without further ado, you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the week. It's 4th of July weekend. You guys be safe.
Heck yeah, America.
Hopefully we can get some fishing done this weekend, but you guys be safe. Let's celebrate America.
We'll
And,
be fishing. We'll be down there.
Yep.
and we're signing off. Just hold on, we're not off yet.
Let's see.
You good. I do like them.